I wanted to introduce you guys today to a wine that I tried over the last couple weeks that is absolutely just blows me out of the water for a sub $20 bottle of wine. And we've just been able to get some availability on this. And this is the Edge Cabernet. First of all, gorgeous, gorgeous label. I mean, simple, sexy. It's a heavy bottle, which you can't really tell in the video, but absolutely an incredible package. In the past couple years, this wine has actually won a few medals and things for its packaging, which is pretty cool. You always want that to be a nice part of the wine. Now, I never judge a wine based off of its look, so we're going to open this up and we're going to try it out. But as I'm doing so, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. The Edge is produced by Ray Signorello Jr. Signorello Wines. He's a co-founder of Signorello Wines. They make some Cabernets out of Napa Valley. His main property is right on the Silverado Trail in Napa. It actually is a really thick cellophane, which is really weird, right? It's a really thick cellophane on the top of that. It's not like a regular inexpensive bottle of wine. Now, Ray Signorello, he has got his property right on the Silverado Trail in Napa. Although this wine is now from Alexander Valley. Now, historically, it's always been a Napa Valley cab, but, and I've corvined it a little bit. You can kind of see that in there. But for whatever reason, the 2015, I think they switched it over, and now this is the 2016 Cabernet, is now 100% Alexander Valley fruit. Ray Signorello Jr. usually specializes in, I want to say $50 to $70 labels. He makes some really nice California Cabernets. I actually have a bottle of his cab that I opened up for some of my customers a couple weeks ago that was a 2001, believe it or not. It was out of our private cellar and was absolutely delicious. Cork preserved itself very, very well. I'm just going to swash this around a little bit and let it aerate a little bit. In my experience with this wine, it does do it a little bit of justice to let it breathe a little bit, and which you don't always do for a $20 bottle of cab, but this I do find really opens up a little bit once you do that. Start with a little. Just put it right back there. Now you can see the color is a dark, deep ruby. Inky ruby red. Right away you get aromas of mocha, some spice, like a dark chocolate nib, and of course a bright tannin. You can tell it's going to be a fruit-forward wine. Oh. And a lot of those flavors and those scents that you get that come right out of the aroma of the wine come right through on the palate. You get a lot of black currant, dark fruit, cassis, a little brambleberry, mixed with some red fruit, some plum, some cherry. A little bit of baking spice and graphite kind of come through, and it's got a long-lasting finish. I really look at that. I mean, for a $20 bottle of cab, it has a really, really long finish. Bright acidity. And very firm but very structured tannins. They're not wound very tight, although I think the more you let it aerate, they'll loosen up a little bit. It's just a great bottle. Now, I'm going to, over the next couple weeks, be showing you some really great Cabernets in the sub-$20 price range. This wine comes down to, I think it's $18 and some change maybe on the website. I'll send the link right in the bottom of this video. You can check it out. But Edge Cabernet, should have taken it off ring. Edge Cabernet from Ray Signorello Jr. Now, historically, and this is notable, historically this wine has gotten in the 90s. Robert Parker gave it 91, 92 a couple years in a row. And it doesn't seem like he's rated it yet since the 2016's come out, since he's made it in Alexander Valley. But I'll tell you, the wine is actually very consistent from what I used to have when it was Napa. I'm wondering if part of it may still be from Napa and a second pressing, and you never quite know. As long as it's mostly Alexander Valley, I guess that's what they'd have to disclose on the label. But really, really incredible bottle of wine. That is the 2016 Signorello Cabernet, the Edge, which is his second label. Definitely check this out on our website. I'll link it up underneath. I think this may be, so far in the last 3 months, and I try a lot of wine, this is the best sub $20 bottle of Cabernet that I've had.
Just ask Trav.